Hi guys, so here I am again. I figured since I just filmed the tutorial and I'm all dolled up, might as well just film something else. Everybody that knows me knows that I am a brush fanatic. I just have way too many brushes and I love them. So I just figured I'll do a little video about some of my favorite brushes. There's just no way that I will be able to show you all my brushes. I mean, there's brushes everywhere, just to give you an idea. I mean, there's brushes here and here and back there and everywhere, and that's not even including the ones that I'm going to show. So there's no way I can show all of them, but I kind of narrowed some of them down to my favorites, I guess. And some of them are, I don't really have to show all of them because a lot of them perform the same way. So let's get started. First of all, my favorite brushes from all times are the Sigma synthetic brushes. They come in this little thingsy. It's the synthetic bookie kit. They come there and it comes with all four of them. They're all synthetic and they are the softest brushes ever, and they hold up really well through washing as well. I've already washed them about at least 5 times, I would say. I love them all, but the ones that I actually get the most use out of it are these two. I use this one for foundation pretty much every day, and this one I use it a lot for cream products like cream blushes and mousse blushes and that kind of stuff. The ones that compare to this one that are also my favorites are the ones from this one from Sedona Lace, which is the FB07, and it's really good also. It's just the length of the bristles are a little longer, so because of that, it's not as steady as the Sigma one, and the actual brush, it's longer as well. Can you see it? Yes. And another one like this one that I love, I've raved about it 100,000 times, and is a very affordable brush, is the e.l.f. powder brush. This brush is also amazing. It really does its job. I really use this brush for everything. It's so soft as well and nice. I mean, I have had this for about longer than a year, I guess, and it's still super steady. Nothing has happened to it, and for the price it is, I mean, it's almost unbelievable, honestly. A smaller version of it, it's the this is Sonia Kashuk. It's weird because maybe it wore out. It says nothing in here. I'm pretty sure it's Sonia Kashuk brush. I bought it at Target, and it's kind of like the same flat kabuki type. It is super soft as well, so I like this one more to apply highlight because it's such a small head compared to the other ones that it gives more precise application. I also love the Sedona Lace FB07 which is the tulip brush for contour. I feel this brush is just amazing. It can shed a little bit, but nothing that bothers me. I just can't stand brushes that shed all the time. But this one has shed, 1 or 2 hairs here and there, but it's really good. Love it. All the shape of it is really good for contouring. Another one that I love for contouring is the Sedona Lace FB05. You can just get right there on the hollows of your cheeks, and I love it. And you can also contour it with this one, which is the first kit that I showed. Is the tapered kabuki brush F86, but since it's like more steady, I like this one to just blend it better. This one maybe to apply, but I like to use this one to actually apply concealer more than I use for anything else. Another brush that I like is from Sedona Lace, and at first when I got it, I thought this is not gonna have any use. I'm just getting it because it's so pretty. But no, I actually get a lot of use out of it. It's this pretty fan brush. It's so pretty. I keep it in the little special case there so it doesn't lose its shape. It's called the FB01, and I actually use it a lot for highlight and to swipe stuff out of your face as well. Like I was just doing this tutorial for the glitter, and after I use the little sponge, I usually just go over with this, and it actually just picks up the loose little glitters that are everywhere, and it feels so nice too. Whenever you use it like this, it's not the most soft brush, but if you use it with the whole body of the brush, it's pretty soft. and it's so pretty. I love it. It looks so luxurious to me. Another one is a travel brush. It's from Echo Tools, and Emily Noel from um, YouTube was actually the one that pointed this out to me, and I love this brush. I take it everywhere because it's such a good brush. Like, I use it for everything. That's pretty much if I'm going for like a one day thing, or just to keep it in my purse. That's what I use. And if I need to touch up with anything like blush or even powder or contouring or anything, I'll use the same brush. It's very steady. It's not like at all like a brush that you would think, oh, just do it for travel. I would use it at home and think it's awesome, and it doesn't ruin your brush because you can just lift this up and put the cap on, throw it in your purse, and you're done, and it's awesome. Now for the eye brushes, I have many of them, and I'm gonna try to narrow it down. First of all, I would like to say that this brush is my favorite brush of all times, but don't quote me on the products that you can find it right now, because this is the brush from e.l.f. It's the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush, and this brush is $1. But I have ordered this brush. This brush I've had it for probably like over 2 years, and it was the first brush from e.l.f. that I ever got, and I got at like Bells or Ross of like a discounted store, and this one is amazing. It's so good. But I have ordered this in the past year twice or even more times, and all the ones I've gotten lately, I even wrote to e.l.f. about it, asking them what is it, why the quality has worsened. They have never really answered me with a really good answer. They just resent another one that shed the same way. But what I'm getting to is the ones that I've gotten lately, they're not nearly as good as this one that I've gotten the first time. They're shed like crazy. The bristles are shorter. They're not as dense. So, it's my favorite brush, but you might not be able to actually find one like these because they have worsened the quality of these. So, for blending, the brushes that I love the most are the Sedona Lace EB15, which is pointed, kind of like that tulip brush, and you can be more precise with it, but it blends at the same time. And in the same line, I like the Sigma E30, which is a little bit smaller than this one I just showed, and so you can get even more precise with it. Now, if you want to blend a larger area, I like the Sigma E35, which is this one, the Sedona Lace EB13, which is very close to this one, and the Sigma E40, which is a larger head than this one, so you can actually blend like a larger area if you don't want it to be very obvious crease right there. For anything else, I like the other version, the eye version of the Sigma kit that I showed, which is the Synthetic Precision Kit for the eyes. It comes with this 4, and obviously, again, they're my favorites. I love them. I use them for everything. This one kind of pretends that it's like, they say it's like supposed to act like your fingers, which is the P82. And I use it for cream products most of the time. This one, I use it for everything from highlight or to apply concealer or to do contour. And this one is like a flatter, it's like a flat kabuki version of a little mini head, I guess. I also use it for contouring a lot, like if I'm doing like a red lip, I'll use it as well. And you can pretty much like interchange them, I guess you would say, because a lot of them can be used for many things. And this one is one of my favorites to apply concealer together with this one for like a smaller area like the lip or the eye. I use this one a lot, or on the top of the eyebrow. Lastly, for the eyebrow, this one is one of my favorites. It's the Sedona Lace EB17. It's a dual side. Comes with a spoolie and a more like a rough type of a angle brush that you can really get the product and do your fill your eyebrows with product. And this one is a brush that I got at Ross. It has no name in it. It says on it, it says eyeliner brush. It's like comes with little jeweled things, and it was so cheap too. It was like $12 for 3 brushes or something, and it's really good. It's just a really steady flat brush that I usually use to apply shadow in the bottom of the eye. And from Brazil, I like this Contém Grama brush, and it's just to lay down eyeshadow, really. It's kind of like a tiny head. It doesn't really have a name on it, so I don't know. And lastly, from Brazil, I got this one as well. It's from a brand called Pro Art. And it's like a larger brush that I usually use to apply highlight on my eyes. And for liner, I like this Pro Art from Brazil as well. It's just a liner. But this one, it's called Chris Cosmetics, and I've said it before in the video that I have no idea where I got this brush from. And look how tiny it is compared to this other one that I just showed. And even from any other brands that I have this one from Real Techniques. None of the brushes that I have compared to this middle one, which is the really, really tiny one. I have Sigma one, I don't know where it is. I have so many of them that I have no idea. I have this one, which is from the drugstore. It's called Prada, I think. I have a Sigma one that I can't find it. And none of the brushes that I have are so skinny as this. So whenever I want to do something really fine tip, I use this one. It's the finest one I could find. And just for a synthetic brush to apply anything that it's like a eyeshadow base or paint pots or anything like that, I like just synthetic brushes like the Urban Decay that comes with the Naked palette. It's pretty good. And I have another one from Sedona Lace, I think, that I like it a lot. I just can't seem to locate it. Oh, here it is. It's the EB11. And I like this one a lot as well. And I guess those are all my favorites. If I get them all, you can see it just comes out to be a bunch of them. And I talked about all of them. But brushes are my love, and I am very careful with them. I wash them and like prep them and organize them, and that's my thing. So if you guys want to see anything else as far as more specific reviews on the brushes, just let me know and I'll do that, because I know there's no way to talk about all these brushes in such a short amount of time in more depth. But just let me know, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great time. See you next time.